The Dow hit 50,000. Wow. Now what? Are we nervous? Should we be nervous? Hello friends, welcome back to another video update. I want to talk tonight about the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It recently closed above 50,000 points for the first time in history. Now, while the Dow may not be the perfect benchmark, we even prefer the S&P 500, honestly, but it's undeniably one of the most widely watched indices in the whole world. So what does this milestone, this 50,000 milestone mean for investors? Well, let's back up and walk through it. The Dow has been a symbol of the U.S. economy for literally over a century. It was first calculated in 1896. Now it only has 30 companies, so it's less diversified than the S&P 500, obviously, that has 500 companies, and it's price weighted versus cap weighted. And that structure means higher price stocks actually have more influence in the movements, regardless of their market size. Interesting. Still, the Dow offers a fascinating lens into the evolution of the economy. From General Electric's century-long tenure that went from 1916 all the way to 2015, they got booted, to the recent additions of the tech giants like Amazon and Nvidia, both added in 2024. In 1999, the Dow added the first NASDAQ listed rather than New York Stock Exchange listed components. That was Intel and Microsoft. But the traditional old economy companies such as Coca-Cola and Chevron, those remain. And this keeps the index less tech-heavy than the S&P 500. So after crossing 40,000 back in May of 2024, the Dow surged another 10,000 points in just 21 months. That's an annualized growth rate of 14%, the fastest pace between 10,000 point milestones in its history. For context, it took over 100 years to hit the first 10,000 point milestone. Crazy. Now, which companies drove this incredible growth? Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, and IBM led the charge, contributing over 5,500 points combined. Meanwhile, United Healthcare and Salesforce were actually the biggest detractors. Now, we always talk about this. Should investors fear milestone events like this? Should we be worried when we're at all-time highs? History says no. On average, the Dow has delivered a 17% gain in the 12 months following past 10,000 point milestones and has been positive literally every single time. This underscores the importance of staying invested for the long term. And at its current pace of about 7.8% annual growth, the Dow could reach 70,000 by 2030. That's crazy. And even 100,000 by 2035. We should have a party. That's a big number. Now, obviously, past performance is no guarantee of future results. We're not calling those numbers. But these milestones do remind us of the power of long-term investing, of compounding, of the resilience of the U.S. economy. And so we do celebrate this historic moment as we look ahead towards the future. I hope this was helpful. We'll see you next time. Have a great night. Take care.